pig out and to show people that she could thrive in a free-range environment and that she could have an enriched and special life. So yeah, it was terrifying, but it was something that we needed to do. TV1 had wired me up with a microphone that was taped onto my chest, and I had a camera, but it looked like a cell phone, so I was holding that, and that meant I could sort of record what we were seeing. I also had my husband Jim with me and a cameraman who had a camera hidden in his sort of satchel bag. So anyway, as we walked around, it was pretty disturbing. There were just lots of very old ramshackle sheds everywhere, and you knew that each one was just absolutely seething with pigs inside. The young pigs were all jammed in sort of into small pens. There'd be several of them in a pen together. I managed to sort of we weren't allowed to walk through the parts that they didn't want us to see, but I managed to pop the cell phone camera sort of into cracks so that we could get little snippets of footage of them. The screaming was constant, and the smell was constant, but it just reminded me very much. I've travelled through Africa, and I've been through the slums of Africa, and it had that same sort of, what's the word? It was just distressing, and it felt hopeless. It felt like there was no way out. There was just no hope. It was truly, truly, truly distressing. But we were on a mission. We had to pretend that everything was okay. Our cover story was that I train animal for movies, which I've done in the past, and that we needed a large pig for a scene in a movie. So armed with $600 that was given to me by TV1, we got the chance to go in and choose one pig. They lined up 3 choppers for us. Choppers are the pigs that have been bred and bred and bred till there's nothing left for them to give. Their meat isn't up to standard anymore, so they just go off for the chop and get sort of mashed up for substandard products, sausages and burgers and things like that. We sort of looked at each of the choppers, and it was very hard choosing one because I knew the 2 that I didn't choose weren't going to live. So that was hard, but we just needed to focus on the fact that we were saving a life, and it's quite a unique thing. Usually I don't think people get the opportunity to do that with a factory farmed animal. Yeah. So we loaded her on the truck, on the back of a trailer, and we brought her home. When we arrived home with Piggy-Sue, it was terribly emotional. She had this, I might